G'day guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Des, and together with my partner Abby and our beast Shadow, we live off-grid in our little tin shed on wheels. I have a love for photography and the outdoors, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me as we explore this amazing country. Let's get into this week. Just a short 20-minute boat ride from Mission Beach is a tropical paradise. She was a bit rough when we left, but man, it was fun. It cost us $200 all up for 2 people, including transfers and camping. We thought the beach landing was a nice touch. Alright guys, we're camping on Dunk Island. How's this paradise too? Well, snorkeling's absolute trash. Can't see anything. How's the spot though? The water's absolutely beautiful. How's no matter where you go, you always meet someone from back home. Just ran into a bloke from Seaford, which is like 2 suburbs over from the suburb where we used to live back in South Australia. But he's on a boat, man. One of these boats out here sailed up the coast. Now that would be awesome. Found my first composition is, yeah, just like these rocks leading up to this island out here. Doing a long exposure, see how that looks. I've played around with a couple of shots actually, like down lower. It's just, yeah, really nice, especially with the mountain in the background there with the cloud just coming over the top of it there. See how she turns out? Captain Cook named this island Dunk Island after George Dunk, the Earl of Halifax. We know how much everyone loves Captain Cook and all the things he did. But it wasn't actually settled by Europeans until a guy named E.J. Banfield came out here with his wife in 1897. And he wrote a book on this island, which actually started bringing tourists to the island. Banfield, a journalist turned naturalist, devoted his days to observing the rainforest, the reef, and the rhythms of island life. In 1908, he published Confessions of a Beachcomber, a book that blended personal reflections with vivid descriptions of this tropical world. It was an instant success. Readers were captivated by his tales of self-sufficiency, encounters with wildlife, and the beauty of the Great Barrier Reef. Banfield's words did more than entertain, they sparked curiosity. People wanted to see the island paradise he wrote about. Soon, Dunk Island began to attract visitors. First adventurers and naturalists, then holidaymakers. In many ways, Banfield's writing laid the foundation for tourism here, long before resorts or ferries arrived. I've really been loving like some super simple photography around here, just handheld snapping off shots, especially with the long lens. Even while I was just sitting at the restaurant there, we just had a beer and yeah, I mean it's a bit pricey. There's actually, yeah, I don't know, there's something about sitting there, it's really nice and chilled out. And there was some photos just there. Photos that I don't normally do either. I think, yeah, they just caught my eye. So I'll throw all those up now and see what you reckon. So an Englishman named Hugo Brassey built the resort on this island in 1936. It was later used for World War II defence soldiers. Tourism on Dunk Island really took off thanks to Hugh Brassey, a wealthy English adventurer who visited in the 1930s. Inspired by Banfield's writings and captivated by the island's beauty, Brassey saw its potential as a tropical getaway. In 1935, he began developing Dunk into one of Queensland's first true island resorts. Guests would arrive by launch from Mission Beach, stepping into a world of palm-fringed beaches and open-air dining huts. Brassey's vision transformed Dunk Island from the solitude of Banfield's retreat into a destination for travellers seeking both nature and comfort. What started with a handful of rustic huts would eventually grow into one of the most famous resorts on the Great Barrier Reef. everyone's gone now, all the day trippers, and the island just seems so quiet right now. Blue hour's about to kick off. How's that, man? So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a few shots for the Milky Way tonight. That island, I'm gonna shoot that for like, once this colour goes and blue hour actually sets in, I want that with these boats on either side. Try and do a Milky Way above. I might do another shot too. We're gonna head over to the jetty now and see if I can work something out. Alright, so the sky cleared up and there is, like, it's amazing. It is such a beautiful Milky Way core tonight. You know, still using my dodgy tripod, so I've got an absolutely mad setup here with a piece of bark and a stick holding it up, you know, to get the angle that I want to get, because this tripod does not get to that angle. Oh man, got to work with what you got. So here we are. Alrighty, I've just finished shooting my sky. I'm just doing single shots tonight, no tracker, so 13-second exposures, f1.4. I have done some f1.8 just to try and sharpen it up a little bit. I hope it's good. You guys will see it now. Morning guys. So yesterday was a failed attempt at snorkeling. This morning we'll hike this mountain and cruise around to some other beaches, see if we can do some more snorkeling, and yeah, see what kind of photos we can get. Pretty sure I'll just be using the drone and the action cam because my batteries for my camera have actually run out. I thought I had more than 2 batteries, and I used the last of it last night with my Astro shots, and I did a time lapse too, so oh man, I'm pretty spewing about that, but at least I've still got this camera and yeah, my drone, so we'll see how that goes. We'll get Abby up, get some coffee and brekkie on the go, and hit this trail. Alrighty, we're off to hike the trail up Dunk Island's highest mountain, which is, yeah, it's only 271 metres, so it's not that bad. Should be beautiful from up top. It's just cleared up now. The sun is out. She's warm now. We're sweating already. So muggy in this rainforest here. So we're doing the island circuit, which is 10k. Takes you around Coconut Beach and then back around to, yeah, where we're camping. Here we are, top of Mount Coodaloo. Whew, sweating. So when Hugo Brassey left the island and the army took over, they built an airstrip, which you can see straight down there. So for World War II. Then up here, they actually built a radar station, and there's some leftover parts of it. The airstrip was built in 1941, and by 1943 it had already appeared on Japanese maps. So when the Air Force left in 1945, then the next few decades it went through a few private owners, including P&O and Qantas. And then Cyclone Yasi came in 2011 and just devastated the island, and nothing has happened since. But in 2022, billionaire Annie Cannon-Brookes acquired Dunk Island for around $24 million, with plans to restore its natural charm and bring sustainable tourism back to its shores. Now, in 2025, that vision is taking shape, with new campgrounds, eco-friendly glamping and a beachfront restaurant marking the start of the island's new chapter. Now, apparently E.J. Banfield actually worked with the local indigenous people that used to live on this island. They were all removed and sent off to missions around different islands, like Palm Island. That was in the early 20th century. But he worked closely with the people on the island and actually recorded a lot of the indigenous names and stuff for flora and fauna and places around the island. So yeah, Queensland has a dark history with, all the indigenous people, like most of the places, and that's why they were removed from this island, and all around Queensland, just taken from their land, shipped off, or just killed. So going up, I sweat out all the wine I drank last night. Coming down is beautiful. It's a nice breeze. Not even sweating. Ooh. The facilities here are awesome too. There's like barbecues. There's running water, drinking water, toilets, showers, hot showers even. And the restaurant opens from 11 till 4. That's Thursday to Sunday. They serve food and alcohol and like soft drinks and stuff. But you can just bring all your own food. So we bring over on the boat just all our camping gear, food. There was another couple in the campsite next to us who even had like a big swag and an esky and stuff. So you could come and stay here for ages if you wanted to and just bring like everything on the boat. The campsite is about, a 2-minute walk from when you get off the boat. Now it depends what company you go with. I think there's quite a few companies you can go with to actually get over here. We went with Badara, and it was just a awesome little small boat. As cool as having a resort here would be, I think it is amazing right now before that happens, because there's no one on the island really. I mean, look, we've only seen 4 people so far today, and obviously you get your day trippers and stuff coming, but at night as well, there's no one here, and it's just beautiful. I imagine once the resort opens up, good luck with that. It's pretty cool. The plants growing out of it there. It's massive, eh? So apparently this is Coconut Beach. She doesn't look that great right now, hey, that weather. Still beautiful coloured water. And it looked better from the top. Now, we were hoping to find somewhere we could snorkel that the water's a bit clearer than it was yesterday. But, I don't know, man, this looks a bit milky too. How cool is this? Man, how's that tree there? Growing through the boulders. Lunchtime. Actually, it's just snack time. There's plenty of oysters around. So many on all these rocks. We plucked one off yesterday, we plucked a couple off yesterday and had a little taste. I don't know. Just straight oysters, not really my favourite. I think I like it with at least something, even like some lemon or vinegar. Just on its own, it's
salty.
Yeah. I don't reckon it's that great. How's this now too? More ferns. Beautiful. This whole section through here. Just so much different. That's cool. First snake we've seen. Just a little brown snake. Track's changed again. Look at this beautiful trail. Nice easy walking through this bit. We just hit the 8.5k mark, about to come out to Pallon Beach, which I reckon we'll have a swim and stuff there. How's this? Maybe an old bunker for the Air Force or the Army. Or it could just be nothing, I don't know. How's this, guys? Now this is a composition right here. You know I love a lone tree, and how's this one? Look at the root system in that, man. With the island in the background. Beach is way better than Coconut Beach. Just had to run to try and catch up with Abby. not a bad finish to an awesome hike. That hike is well worth doing if you're coming here. And yeah, beers at the end. Food too, if you want it. It's 2:30 and we're getting picked up at 3 o'clock. We can see the boat. The guy's just chilling over there already. Dartland-Carlin's been amazing, so yeah, cheers heaps for watching, guys. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, please subscribe down below. That'd be great. See you in the next one, guys.